Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, it's Captain Trey, back for another chapter of One Piece! But this chapter is going to be a little bit special. There's a couple things I want to talk about first, actually, because it's a lot. It's a lot going on right now. So first things first, One Piece Red that drops in August. It is shown that Luffy actually knew Alta, which is interesting. Because if you look at the preview, Luffy's scar isn't there. So this is before he had the Gumu Gumu no Mi, or what is now known as the Nika Nika fruit. The human fruit model Nika. So that's interesting. And it just seems that it's just more about Alta. And I've known this for a while, but it seems like Shanks is less and less involved. But it might just be a bait and switch where we think it's not going to be about Shanks, and then all of a sudden maybe the second half of the movie is about Shanks. So still have my hopes up. I'm taking that day off. We going to see that movie. I guess the next thing would be, before I start this chapter, I guess because now we're seeing the end of Wano, what would I like to see after? And I guess the first thing would be, I want to see a Zoro tournament arc. I think that swordsmen get very, very, very downplayed. And there's not a lot of them who are actual swordsmen. Like, there was a debate a couple months ago about pure swordsmen and then, like, mixed swordsmen. And it's like, well, if Zoro wants to become the world's best swordsman, he has to beat Mihawk. But between him and Mihawk, there has to be, like, a shit ton of people, right? Unless we're putting, like, Zoro in the top 5 from the beginning of the series. And then he beats 1, 2, 3 people. Boom. You know, when he cut Das bones, he was able to cut steel. So then that, like, put him in, like, the top 3 or some shit. And then he beats maybe Shiryu. And then he has Mihawk. But I don't know if it's going to be that way. I would like to see a Zoro tournament arc where they have a swordsman tournament. Possibly the game changer would be that there's a devil fruit that goes really well with swords. And then Zoro, one of his swords now, gets a devil fruit. That would be interesting. I've been hearing similar things, so I definitely agree with that. And I want to see some maybe a training arc with the Straw Hats all together. I don't feel at this point that if they fought, you know, a Yonko crew one-on-one, mano-a-mano, for example, Blackbeard. Luffy with Blackbeard, Usopp versus their sniper, Zoro versus Burgess or Shiryu, and Sanji versus Burgess, Nami versus Devon. You know, if it was a one-on-one like that, I don't know if the Straw Hats are winning something like that at the moment. And I would love for them to have like a training arc where it's like it opens their eyes up. Maybe fuck around and run into Shanks' crew. And they just see that one-on-one, if they did like a 11 versus 11, because supposedly Yamato's supposed to be joining the crew now, so I'm really excited for that. But if, let's say, Yamato and Carrot join, I want them to see that there's going to be some training that is required to really be on the world stage. Like, I think for the most part of post-time skip, there's just been a lot of newspaper interference. And of course, Luffy is who he is, and it's going to happen the way it happens. But I believe that it would be just really interesting to see them not have the hype that they get from the newspaper is actually what happened. You know, because I feel like since Wano's over, the hype is going to be ridiculous. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Luffy had a 4 billion berry bounty. And that's another thing, because Blackbeard has a 2.5 billion berry bounty. So for him to just jump past Blackbeard, something's up. But then Blackbeard's always been the guy that didn't really have a bounty. He stayed in the background. He let the other people do what they do and gain notoriety, and he would sit back in the back and then pounce last minute, which is kind of how it looks like now. Oh, he's a Yonko. We all respect that he's a Yonko, but he's just, for me, he's chilling on his island. I think he's at Beehive at the moment, and they're about to make a move. And you let the rest of the Yonko do what they got to do. and then he's gonna pounce, boom, and then his bounty might jump again. His bounty might just jump when Luffy's jump. So let's say if Luffy jumps to like a 4 billion berry bounty, Blackbeard jumps up to like a 4.5, and then that's when Luffy ends up encountering him after dealing with Shanks or whatever. I mean, Luffy did say he wanted to beat all 4 Yonko, so it's just interesting. It's just interesting, and I would like to see what's going on. But without further ado, let's get into some Thirst piece. Some of that Thursday piece. Let's see. Yo, and spoilers were out on Monday. 10:51 official dropped on Sunday. And by Monday, 10:52 spoilers were out. And I'm just so thankful that I didn't get caught up in that foolishness, because I ain't trying to get spoilers. I've been like very good. And mind you, I used to read the spoilers. Like before I started really recording, I was used to read the spoilers. That's how excited I was to see it. But let's get into some of this Thirst piece. One Piece chapter 1052, New Morning, which means, even before I click it, no Sulong Beppo. No, for to be the vice captain of the Heart Pirates, I'm very disappointed that I didn't get any Sulong Beppo. I've been hyping it, I've been wanting it. Like, we got Sulong Peckham's. Like, where's the Sulong Beppo? But guess I'm taking my L. I would love to see it. Let's see what's going on. All right, One Piece chapter 1052, New Morning, which means it's a new dawn, it's a new day. We have Cesar. Why is Cesar still on wholecake? Ooh, that's interesting. What if Germa ends up snatching him up? I mean, Reiju can see him. And she's a poison. Caesar's poison. Interesting. But Germa 66, Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 14, a certain scientist failed to get away. So, he failed to get away? I thought he flew off! I guess they caught him on the way, like, while he was going, and then he, like, beamed it back, beelined it back to the island. I mean, anything could happen at this point. I just want to know what's going to happen next. Oh, other thing. There is going to be a 1-month break by Oda. He's finishing up Wano, and he's going on a month break, and that's when the last saga is going to start. And I guess, I mean, what would we call it? The One Piece saga? I mean, this was the 4 Emperor saga, but we didn't see much of Shanks. We did get their bounties in 1057 Ultimate, but we didn't really get much on Shanks or Blackbeard. So I guess the 4 Emperor saga was just more talking about the Yonko, and it was focused more on Big Mom and Kaido. So just maybe this saga is going to have something to do with maybe Elbaf, Shanks, and then Blackbeard, or Shanks, Elbaf, Blackbeard. But either way, Blackbeard kind of have to come towards the end along with the Marines. Like, Luffy's, I mean, this is just headcanon, but Luffy gonna have to see Akainu. He gonna have to put the paws on that boy. But we're gonna see what happens after that. Let's just get into this chapter. Ooh, notes. Rice paper's great. You can wrap up salad from the convenience store and make a summer roll. I'll wrap up anything. Okay, Oda. All right. Ooh, Mary Joa. The Holy Land, Mary Joa. So, Nika has finally emerged. So they've gotten word. They've gotten word about Luffy's fruit. I mean, what if it, I mean, the fruit is so weird. It's like for the whole 1,000+ chapters, it's been the Gumu Gumu no Mi, the Gum Gum fruit. But now it's the human fruit model Nika. And it's like once it awakened, it went from Gumu Gumu to Nika, but then it's like they've deliberately changed the name. So that's why things get kind of sticky, but we're going to see what's going on. A grave situation, so Nika has finally emerged. 2 emperors have fallen. We won't be able to cover this up. The whole world will latch onto this news. The timing could not be any worse. How do we deal with this? And then the seas around the world. Okay, so it's over. It's confirmed. Well, supposedly. But it seems that the world's about to start hearing about this. So the seas around Wano. Are you certain the elephant is gone? Yes, it wandered into the mist. So Zoe's gone. Just what was that? So the borders are staying closed for now. That means Wano is still almost impenetrable. Now, you noticed how he said almost. Would that have something to do with the volcanoes and all the erupting and the change in the levels of water? I don't know, but we're going to find out. It appears that they have modified their plan in light of the current situation. At least one of them has considerable goal. Now, even with our numbers, a direct invasion will be impossible. We can still have Nico Robin brought to us, correct? Yes! They still have their eyes on Robin. Bzz, bzz, CPO, bzz, bzz, CPO, come in. Well, CP0. Someone is hijacking our signal. Bzz, bzz, listen up. Bzz, bzz. Who is this? Stay where you are. Bzz, bzz. I'm on my way. Bzz. After 20 years of tyranny in Wano, the news of the Kozuki victory is being met with jubilation. Castle Interior Onigashima. Huff, Huff. We got Drake. We got Hawkins. Hawkins is missing an arm. Drake, so you were a marine dog this whole time. You really expect me to answer that? Don't you have anything else to say? You look like hell, Huff, Huff. I thought those precious cards of yours promised you'd be safe if you stuck with Kaido. I submitted to that monster when he showed up because I knew doing otherwise would be courting death. But Kid and his crew fought to the bitter end. They were prepared to die. But even if I did foresee his victory, do you really think I would have gone crawling back to him? Supposedly Hawkins has pride. Once he backed out on Kid, even if he knew Kid would win in the end, with Luffy, the samurai, the mink, with all their help, he wasn't going to go back crawling on his knees, I guess. Apu is he's still Cheeks. He's been Cheeks the whole time. He's been getting spanked and running away, and then he had a little bit of shine, but if you're going to switch sides, now's the time. What are your cards telling you? I'm diving tomorrow's survival chances for a certain... I'm divining tomorrow's survival chances for a certain man. Only 1%, what a pity. When you were foretelling the future, the man you were talking about, it was me! Wow! Hawkins was talking about himself. Hawkins said he only had a 1% chance of living. It was Hawkins. Let's fucking go. Yo, we thought we were talking about Drake. We thought they was talking about Luffy. We thought they was talking about everybody else. I don't think I saw anybody say Hawkins. Interesting. Really interesting. I mean, in Sabaody, he did talk about his own fate and how he was looking at the cards. So it makes sense, but I didn't expect that. Okay. When you were fortune telling the future, the man you were talking about, it was me. The flower capital 7 days after the end of the war. Okay, so we had a small time skip. It's been a week past. Don't take down the decorations yet. Momonosuke-sama, no. The Shogun has decreed that we'll have another festival soon. Okay, so now the kids that were brainwashed by the snake lady that was on Black Maria's, in Black Maria's gang, they're talking about her. Miss Sarah Hebby isn't coming back? How come? Sorry, but we have to restart your history lesson on our country's heroes from scratch. Seriously? Yeah, more school. Our first lesson will be the story of the wonderful Kozuki Oden. I still can't believe that Wano's greatest beauty, Komurasaki, is really Oden-sama's daughter. I heard that the Kappa Kawamatsu Dono saved her from the blazing castle. What an incredible display of loyalty. And another scabbard was watching over things the whole time? Kishiro, the noble Yakuza boss? Yakuza. Oh my goodness. Kishiro, the noble Yakuza boss, was really Denjiro Dono in disguise. So now everybody's finding out the backstory on what's going on. Paradise Farm. Does anybody know anything about the man that took down Kaido? He's apparently a warrior known as Joy Boy. I heard he's no longer in the country. They left Wano already? They left Wano already. Okay, we out of there. Pack him up. What's going on with Luffy then? Okay, you know what? We're moving fast, but let's see what's going on. I would have loved to see him in person. His heroism rivals the legendary god of the blade. Okay, so now they're comparing Luffy to Ryuma. The internal graves Ringo. We're building another shrine? Yes. From this hill, they'll be overlooking the flower capital, just like the god of blade Ryuma. We will put Oden-sama to rest here, and he will be surrounded by all his allies, starting with Yasue Dono, and all the other daimyo who fought for this country. And ending with Ashura and Izo? Yo! Hawkins, gone. Ashura's gone. Izo's gone. Kanjuro killed Ashura with the bombing. And then Izo died bodying CP0, part of CP0. Okay. Woof. Kapapa. Think we'll be honored here someday too, Onimaru? It's good to see you alive and well. Is that fine with you, Marco Dono? Of course, it's only right that his final resting place is in his home country. Izo's really dead. So is Ashura. And they're going to bury them in Ringo, I believe. Yes, in Ringo. Okay, I like this. They said there was going to be no casualties. We got 2 so far. Okay, yo, this chapter's some heat right now. Seems like I've been left behind once again to say goodbye. We know the feeling. We are the ones who remain. If something were to happen to any more of our heroes, I don't think I could take it. Let us pray for their good health. I'm so hungry. No, I'm not. I'm not hungry. I'm not. Brother, you've got to hear this. You too, Yamato-kun? Luffy Taro-san and Zoro Juro-san. Oh, they finally opened their eyes. Hiyori jump kicks Momo. That's hilarious. I know somebody. Ooh, I know somebody called it. I remember seeing it on Twitter. Somebody called it. Oh gosh, I hope that wasn't them knowing. No, it was way before the spoilers came out. Ugh. Will you ever stop being a tomboy? Not that it hurts. Luffy meat. Zoro booze. Luffy, Zoro, you're finally awake. More meat coming right up. Man, this is great. Give me seconds. Another. Luffy, you're up. Luffy, Zoro, save some room for later. I've been wanting for you two to wake so I could summon the whole country for a huge banquet. Let's do it today. And they don't recognize adult Momo. Yo, Yamato clinging on to my boy Luffy mighty tight. Yo, she really want to be with the crew. Wait, you don't recognize me? I'm Momonosuke. Let's zoom in on that. Let's zoom in on this. Oh, they're not paying my boy any mind. Oh, Chopper's on the back of Zoro. Oh yeah. What? You're really an adult now? You look pretty strong. Is it because you've got Oden's blood? Let me take a crack at you. Zoro be wanting to pop on anybody. Let's go. Oh, Nami. He really did it. Oh, Nami, those two fiends are picking on me again. See, he's still 8-year-old boy in his head. Please save me. Kya! And she swings on Momo. Get off me. But I'm still 8 years old. Not that it hurts. Not that this hurts. Oh, I guess that's true. Yep, he's definitely tougher. Welcome to adulthood, Momo. No more special privileges for you. He's still a child on the inside. But on the outside, he's basically Odin. And then she takes a plate and puts it on his head. Quit putting plates on my head. You should thank your parents for giving you such a strong body. Pat, pat. I'm sure you'll be the #1 samurai in the country someday. I will give it my all. Yamato, let's take a bath together before the festival. Your vigil has ended, right? Vigil? Vigil? Is that like a fast? A period of keeping awake during the time you usually spent asleep, especially to keep watch or pray. Okay. In Wano, they have a custom to give something up until their prayers are answered by the gods. So she prayed to the gods that Luffy would wake. And so now that Luffy is awake, she can now eat. So she gave up eating. Usually people would give up sleep or something else, but she gave up eating. I swore not to eat or bathe until the two of you recovered. Seriously? Thanks, Yama, bro. That must be why I'm feeling so great. What a good person. Okay, Jinbei. Before he was a little hesitant, but now he's not. He's okay with it. See, everything seems okay. My boy's at peace. Okay, I'm surprised we're not dirty ourselves. That's because I was in charge of wiping your bodies clean. Does that please you, Teehee? Yo, Yori on my boy. She on my boy. She on my boy. Mosshead, you bastard, how could you? After the dust settles, if I'm no longer myself, I want you to put me down. Oh, yeah. I must have returned from hell to fulfill my promise to kill you. I don't need your help with that anymore. This castle doesn't have mixed baths, so I'll pass, Nami. Kiku. Well, I would like to join if you are okay with that. Oh, this castle doesn't have mixed... Oh, so Yamato's gonna pass, but Kiku wants to join. Well, I would like to join if you're okay with that. Okay, so we got Odin's... Oh, the Castle Osen. It's bath time. So we got Zoro, Yamato's with gang. We got Chopper, Nekomamushi. We got Momo, Jinbei, Sanji's hot, my boy flying. Yamato in there, double D'd up on a Thursday for no reason. The banquet is being held today. It's time to really celebrate the return of the Kozuki clan. Get word out to every region. Tokage Port Udon. Phew, we finally got everything ship shape. Yep, they look ready to sail. So I guess they fixed up Law's submarine. Kids. Okay, Kids. What is Kids' ship called? What is Kids' ship called? One Piece. I know it had something to do with like heavy metal. Did they give his name? I'm pretty sure they did. I'll figure it out later. Okay. Yep, they look ready to sail. Women's bath. So we got the lion dog, Shinobu, Nami, Tama with the hands on the rack. We got Carrot, we got Speed, we got Kiku, we got Hiyori, and we got Toko. The guys sure are loud. I hope I become bewitching too one day. I always used to bathe with Odin-sama and the others before, but it would be too embarrassing to join men I'm not used to. You look just like you did back then, Okiku-chan. I think I'm older than you now. This is so nice. General Frankie is as good as new, too. That's so cool. All right. Don't get too buddy-buddy with them. We can't let our guards down until we're safely back at sea. I don't know how the information is going to leak, but you can be damn sure that the papers will catch wind of what's happened. With the Emperor's gone, we're going to have the biggest targets on our back. Gulp. That's right. Being in a closed-off country doesn't necessarily mean they can't find out, but it does mean we have no way to monitor what their response will be. Do you think the captain's bounty will... They might raise it to an unthinkably large amount. Scratchman of Pooh is there? How is nobody popping on this man? How is he just safe? Oh, he just popped up. A Pooh! And the number, you're right, it leaked. How could this be possible? You're right, it leaked. How could this be possible? And he's still controlling one of the numbers. It was obviously you damn bastard. Check it out. The bounties you're oh so curious about. Want to take a peek? They got bounties already? Well, it's been a week. It's been a week. It's all in there. Your updated bounties and the names of those who have been newly dubbed Emperors of the Sea. So we already got Luffy as the Emperor. I'm thinking Kid. I'm thinking Law. Or it could be Luffy and Zoro. Well, Luffy's already in. So it could be Zoro and Kid or Zoro and Law. Well, no, you can't have two Yonkos if Zoro's on Luffy's crew. Never mind. So Kid and Law. Tell me your exact position. I just said, Zakazuki-san, I'm in the sky. Be more specific. I can't see one away. Didn't they want to go after Robin? Where's Robin? Where's Robin? Where? Whoa. I'm scrolling. I'm not going to hold you guys. I'm scrolling all the way back to the top. But where is Robin? I literally almost forgot about her. Where's Robin? Let's see. No. I don't see Robin in any of the panels. They didn't take Robin, yo. Ain't no way they took Robin. No. Yo, she's not here. I don't see Robin. Oh, this is about to be some bullshit. Okay. I'm back to where I was before. You are not to do anything unnecessary. And he got a lily pad coming out of his back. Understood, Ryokyugu? So Green Bull is in Wano. I know already. Goodness. Admiral Ryokyugu is in play. But Robin's not around. They did send the Admiral to Wano. It wasn't Kizaru. Okay. But the new bounties are in. So I got to come up with a bounty list or something, man. I'm going to list all the pirates, and I'm going to see if we get a bounty. I'm probably going to give Yamato a bounty, maybe Carrot, Well, she'll probably play along with the whole animal theme of the minks getting really low bounties. Oh, wow, these color spreads are beautiful. @_jockey_pop_. Okay, thank you. That's beautiful. Onimaru's coat is beautiful. TBC Scans, you do it again, man. You did it again. All right, guys. That is the chapter. That's the chapter. Wow, that was really jam-packed. So wait, are we about to go on a month break? Wait, is it this chapter or next chapter? There's no break. I know Oda's taking a month break, but I don't think I don't think it's just yet. I think it's this chapter, though. I think he goes on a month break this chapter. But guys, that is the chapter. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.